Well, over here it says that I'm live. Of course, it's been saying that for the last 10-15 minutes or so as I fiddled with the controls to try and get to where I could actually see the preview that's supposed to be up over here that would show me what y'all are seeing. That's not happening. Looks like YouTube has made some improvements overnight or something. Maybe. It annoys me when somebody goes out and fiddles with something that didn't need to be fiddled with, was working just fine, but they got to fiddle with it, and then they break it. Because they had to fiddle with it. Alright. It's also showing me that there's nobody watching this morning. So, yeah, I'm going to go edit this thing. Just going to let it run. And I'm going to edit it. Good morning. My name is Terry Morgan. It is Tuesday, September 1st, 2020. We're here to practice Tai Chi. I've been having a little bit of technical difficulty this morning. So if you were tuned in earlier and looking for me, I apologize. It wasn't my intention to have technical issues this morning. I find it annoying. Anyway, we're going to practice Tai Chi. I'm going to ignore that I'm not getting a picture or preview up over here. I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that there is something being recorded. If not, it's going to look like a long blank screen for today. And I'll put up some kind of a message when I look at it later. For right now, I'm going to practice. This is practice time. So we have our, I'm going to face this way so I can kind of keep an eye on what's going on over here. We have our outward stretch, inward stretch, so outward circle, inward circle. And then we go left side, right side, then outward, inward. And I'm not going to talk so much this morning. I have thought about putting on some nice music, and there are, since I'm live here and it's going out public, there are some issues with my being able to do that and not be dinged. Dinged is a good word for copyright. So I'm still working on how to sort that out. So for right now, we'll just be quiet and hand circle to the front. And you'll notice that I'm wearing socks. My shoes are over here. Spread your toes out. Grip the ground. All right. Oh, the preview finally showed up. Isn't that nice? It's about, I don't know, 3 minutes behind. And hands up. Stretch up and reach out. Bend the knees. And if you're paying attention, you will notice that I bend my knees more on the first few sets. I'm old and I have arthritis, and it takes me a minute to get going. It's always the arthritis has always been there, so it's always taken me a couple minutes to get going. Tai Chi and these stretches in particular are a great exercise for anybody with any kind of joint trouble, because they're slow and they have no impact, right? It's not like jumping where when you land there's an impact. There's no jumping. We're not doing jumping. We could, we're not. Tai Chi has jumps, but we're not doing them right now. Right? Yeah. 2 more. The other part of this is that as we move, the way in which we move, how we move, matters. So the concept is to be liquid. If you're working, and one more time, if you're working the exercise correctly, pulling all of the muscles and all of the tendons and all of the ligaments into good alignment with your body. And elbows drop down, wrists, fingertips, follow your fingertips down. As you're building that alignment, each bone, not 1 or 2, all of them, you're actively strengthening your ability to keep your joints open. And depending, for myself, actively opening those joints. It's something I get up and do in the morning. So, and it feels good. Two more. Hands return to your sides. Stand straight and open again. Keep going. Up along the center line. Turn to your left. I'm going to turn to my right. Center. Turn to your right. One more time. Shoulders down. Open through the back. Center. Drop the elbows, wrists, fingertips. Hands return to your sides. Up along center line again, outward and inward. Reach out. Smile. My cat has decided not to come in this morning. And stretch up. They both still a little traumatized from the roof last week. Yeah. And up. Circle and up. Reach out. Bend the knees. Pull up through the abs. Engage everything below the ribs. There's a lot there. And down. One more time. And down. And both hands return to your sides. And keep going. Up. Open. And down. Come on up. Open. And up. Each time, try to go just a little bit lower. And as much as you can, take that elevator and go all the way down. And yes, I am leaning forward, and you betcha I need to work on that. Alright? But I'm working my legs right now, and they're telling me about it. They are. They're telling me about it. They're protesting and saying, well, you haven't done this in a while, and we're just kind of not used to it, so give us a minute. And stay up. Both hands down along both sides. And rest. Okay? I'm going to skip the teacup exercise. We just did this one. I'm good. Alright, but I do want to pay attention to our walking set. So I just move my shoes out the way. Alright, hands behind your back. Stand straight. All the way to the left. Open the right. Transfer back to the right. And step through. Shift. That left heel is still bothering me. One of the things that we gain with this slower practice, and that was a little bit too quick, one of the things that we gain is the insight to where there is a problem. Because if there's a problem and you're moving slowly through the move, it's pretty easy to find it. Stay there. Alright, so if I'm moving quickly, hands behind my back, right? This kind of step, nothing wrong with it. It's faster than what we would normally practice in traditional Tai Chi, unless we're practicing a fast form, right? So there is a fast form. That was kind of slow for the fast form, but point being, if we're moving slowly, as I put my foot down, I'm going to know exactly where I'm putting it, because I should put the heel and then push down through the arch and then the toes to close the foot to the floor as I step, right? As I'm doing that, if there's anything that's interfering with my doing this kind of a move in my foot, so for example, my heel, I've used my heel, as I put my foot down, in the back of my heel and underneath where the leg fits into the small bones in the heel, this part, for me, I have to really pay attention to it. I also have to pay attention to my knee. Somebody else might be paying attention to their hip. Somebody else might be paying attention to their shoulders, right? So leaning forward is no good. Don't do this, right? This is dumb. Legitimate position for Wu style Tai Chi in brush knee. Not for Yang style Tai Chi. We don't lean. Body stays straight. Okay. So this, we don't do this. We're here. Right? As I do that, as I move into that move, this is the how to move part, right? So as I set to go here, I've got to pay attention to what's going on in my right leg, my right knee, so it will support me to put my foot out. And then I'm going to reach for the floor. As I pull into that leg, I need to pay attention to where my body goes. So I can pull in here, and this is out, and that's no good. That's no good for anything, really. This is just no good. Right? So as I pull in, I need to take my hip with me, put my hip over the heel, sink into it, sink into the leg, not necessarily the heel, and then step through. So as I'm coming here to bring this leg through, I just wobbled, right? I don't wobble on the right, I wobble on the left. So that's where the bad. Paying attention to where you have some issue gives you the ability to overcome it. Okay? There's no magic. It's, well, I have this issue and too bad. Well, no. I have this issue, what am I going to do about it? How can I practice? How can I use this art? How can I use this art to overcome whatever it is that I've got going on? With Taiji method, right? We have this idea of pulling in, using the tensile strength of the muscles and the tendons and the ligaments with the bone. We have that concept. We also have the concept of this idea of liquid movement, that the movement should be smooth. How to do the movement, not just what to do, but how to do it. The movement should be smooth and continuous. It should flow, and it should have a quality of water, that it just flows. That type of movement is very beneficial to the internal organs, to body systems, to all kinds of stuff. So, what do I need to, how can I use this to overcome what I've got going on? First, strengthen the area around the problem. Second, so you first have to know where the problem is, right? Strengthen the area around that. Second, use the natural ability of the body. Natural human ability. We all come with this. Some people more than others, but it's we all come with this. It's the body's natural ability to heal itself. Use that in combination with a focus on chi, not just the breath, but the chi, internal intrinsic energy. To use these exercises as a way to massage that area, to increase the circulation, blood flow, to open it so that it's doing what it was designed to do. In my case, I would like it to do what it was designed to do about 40 years ago, but you can't have everything, right? Okay, so what you want is that focus on what the body naturally would do, right? Naturally, the body has fluid between the joints, the synovial fluid, and it keeps the joints apart, it keeps things from hurting. So when the joints scrape together, it hurts, right? So expanding that area as you can, using the flow of chi to, I'm going to say this in normal terms, to add water to those synovial sacs so that they're more capable of supporting whatever it is they need to support and moving. How we do that is that relaxed, soft, easy movement combined with the breath to open the body and open the joints. So as we do that, they're going to naturally open up, they're going to naturally allow for more liquid, right? You opened it up, released some of the pressure, now there's the opportunity for more liquid to be there. Your body has more liquid to put there, and it will. After you get done, you feel better. It's more practice. Okay, so I've talked about my heel a lot. If something bothers me, I'm probably going to talk about it, because there's likely to be somebody else who has almost the same or similar problem, and I'm hoping some of this will be helpful. Let's practice. Feet together. Stand straight. Shoulders down and relaxed. Pull up through the crown of the head. Open the arms. Wiggle the fingers. And then extend the fingers down. Breathe in. And breathe out. Salute. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. All the way down to the right. Open left. Center. Arms up. Press down. And open right. Pay attention to what I just talked about, this idea of soft, relaxed, everything moves like water. Hand close. Salute. Alright, this concept, I'm going to stop and do this for a second. Alright, so I've complained about my heel, right? Right here, just below the ankle bone, and the same on the other side, just below and behind. There's a point of separation that, for me right now, is just really not open. So what I'm doing here is obviously take the weight off of it and pulling on the heel. Literally pushing and pulling on the heel bone to push the heel down, separate it, and stretch it. My book of choice. Okay, this is my recommendation. Grey's Anatomy. This is an actual. This is what the TV show was named after. Okay, so in this book are lots and lots and lots and lots of drawings. This is one of the interior muscles in the back, connecting the spine, lower layer. There are, I'm looking for, there's the leg. Okay, that's the venous system. I need another view of the foot, but there's a picture of the foot. That's what your foot looks like from the inside. Alright? Now, what I'm looking for back here is it's not happening. What I wanted to find is the posterior view of the foot. That would show, and I know it's in here because I've studied it pretty extensively, that shows the joint where the ankle, this is the area that I'm talking about, where the ankle joints. It is a pretty amazing part of the body. Well, there's a hand. Feet? Yeah, we gotta have feet in here. I know there's feet. You're gonna start at the bottom. Start at the bottom and work way up. Yep. Nope. Find it later. Okay. My point being that this level of understanding is very useful for improving your practice and working on any issues that your body may have. Practice again this idea that everything pulls in, right? There's no grip. It's extended and pulling in to the bone, right? Everything pulls to it. Everything pulls to its own bone. It's easier to find the bones than it is to find all the tendons and ligaments. All right. Feet together. All right. I'm going to step a little bit closer. All right. There we go. And stand straight. Salute. All the way to the right. Open the left. Center. Move like water. Everything just flows. Pay attention to how you move. this concept of moving like water, everything's flowing. I'm going to go across this way. Brush knee. All right. As I step, I'm going to bring the energy up and extend it out. All right? So, let me do this incorrect. This is wrong. Don't do this. This is not good. This is really bad. Don't do this. Don't do this. Bad. It's not Tai Chi. Might be okay for something else. Right? I'm going to exaggerate that. I'm all my weight here. I'm ready to release this foot. Everything is on my right leg. Left leg is going to be empty. Left hand is down. Right hand is going to come through. It's up by my ear. Right? As I step, heel, foot comes down, grip, pull through the lower part of the leg, pull through the knee, pull into the upper part of the leg, pull into the hip, start turning through the waist, begin to turn through the shoulders, extend the hand, continue to extend the hand, continue to extend the hand, push down into the leg, and finally arrive. Through, not at. Everything goes through. This is partly this concept of moving in a circle, that all of our movements follow a circular path in Tai Chi. Circles along a straight line. We're moving along a straight line, and as we're moving, there are multiple circles that we go through. So this concept of moving through takes the whole circle into consideration. I start with a hand. Excuse me. We're here. I'm going to start with a hand. This hand. Now, you can't see me touch it from the back. This hand. Right? This is our opening. Grasp the bird's tail. Right? Starting with the hand. Hand starts, wrist, elbow, elbow drops, shoulder, turn, waist, right? Arm turns. As the arm turns, the waist turns. Left hand follows. Weight sinks into the front leg to reach out. Push through the back, so that by the time you're here, you have arrived. It's not that you go from here to here. Okay, this to this means that you know what you're supposed to end up with, but you're not. You've looked at a map and you can see I've got this city over here and this city over here, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get between the two. Could take a plane, could take a car, could take a bicycle, I could walk, maybe not. But I think there's opportunities there, right? So how are we going to get to our destination? We're going to get there on a circle. Smooth and continuous circle. Like water. Everything moves like water. Again. Stand straight. Relax. Open the back. Breathe in. Salute. And breathe out. Release the left. Open. Center. Breathe in. Arms up. Breathe out. Press down. Shift left. Open right. Step through. Turn. And step through. Like water. Through the whole body. Extend and pull down. Shift and turn. Press. Follow the circle. Push. Turn. Single whip. Shift back. Pull in. Open. Raise your hands. Turn. White crane spreads its wings. Shift and brush knee. Step up. Hands Strum The Lute. Turn. Brush knee. Shift back. Deflect downward. Parry. Hand punch. And forward. Close the door. Turn. Crossing hands. Open. Palms down. Stand straight. Close. Salute. Okay. So we have this concept of moving like water that we really want to apply in some cases to, not in some cases, everything. Sorry. This concept goes with everything that we're doing. This liquid. My first Taiji teacher, Wang Lun, was pretty famous for his ability to move like water. It was something that he practiced all his life. And some of the things that I saw him do, it really did seem like he had no bones in his body, that he could move in whatever way that he wanted to move. That's part of our goal. That's the goal, right? You can move however you want to move. Now, not everybody wants to take it to that level. That, you know, it takes a lot of work to develop the level of skill that I'm talking about that this man had. So not everybody wants to do that. Some people just want to feel a little bit better when they get up in the morning. That's good too. And in fact, as we all get older, getting up in the morning and doing a little exercise, something that feels good, is a really good thing. It's helpful to it's helping me a lot to get up here and do this in the morning. So there's that. I appreciate that you've been here. I apologize for the technical issues. I will look at it again, see if there's something that I can do with that. Meantime, I'll be back tomorrow and we'll do this again. Thank you. Bye.